Thank you to Found for sponsoring today's video. Start your weight loss journey today at joinfound.com/pages/Jamerrill. Thanks to Found for sponsoring today's video. Well, friends, we are back again this evening with quite the mess here. Quite the mess. This is just daily life mess. We had dinner for 14 at our house this evening. The dishwasher need loaded. Had some pots to scrub. Not the 60 quart, but my 15 quart there. But even more important, look at this. You all have been telling me to get these anti-fatigue mats. And so I ordered 2 of them. And look, they even came in a gray lantern pattern similar to my white lantern tile in the new Mega Mama kitchen. Yay! So because of your suggestions, I got 2 of just the longest ones I could find on Amazon, and we are going to get them out of the packaging and put them to work while I do these dishes and clean this kitchen on this evening. Now, everybody always worries, yes, in my videos, whenever they see me cleaning or me cooking by myself, Jamerrill, why doesn't your family help you? Why don't you teach your children to help you? All those good questions, because you only see me, and now you're going to see me in my anti-fatigue mats. But just know that in our household, everybody helps. We are a big team, of course, and this is just my evening where I felt like, you know what, I'm just going to take my time in the kitchen, going to have my turn, film a late night cleaning video for my YouTube good friends, and yeah, you'll have me in here cleaning up some, getting these nice new anti-fatigue mats. I don't know why I have trouble saying that. And get these dishes done. So in the new kitchen, we have 2 dishwashers, and every day we fill them both. So what our cleaning routine looks like is when we start the day with empty sinks ready to go for the day. Now on this day in particular, I had homeschooled a herd of children all day, and then we were having company over, and I cooked a dinner for company, and this is the dishes from breakfast, lunch, homemade dinner, any kind of snacks for 11 up to 14 for one day, basically all within a 16-hour period. And so now this evening I am getting everything in our new Bosch dishwashers. So far we've had no issues with these, which is pretty good considering we've had them a month and we usually know pretty quickly. How's this gonna go? I had a 3rd rack, a very high up rack that would pull out for silverware, but even with some of our large cups and such, they were just hitting that a lot. It was causing lots of jam ups. So that 3rd shelf just pulled all the way out, and I just have those stored on a basement shelf for now, and we're just trying this out with only 2 shelves, 2 racks in each dishwasher, and so far it's going just fine, especially whenever kids take their turns doing dishes. It causes less jam ups, so it's working for us. And I'm just doing a light rinse on things. If there's any like big food scrapes, I put them there in that lovely bowl for the chickens, because I had cooked a fresh meal for dinner that night. We did have more than our little white bucket that looks like a cute little garbage pail there. We had vegetable scraps and such for them. So we will feed that to them overnight. And on this night we made spaghetti, so you will see there are some noodles. It's like that bowl is telling on me. But that could be some that were dropped on the floor, or maybe some left on some kids' plates. I'm always like, just don't throw it away. Put it in the chicken bowl, because the chickens or the pigs, they'll love it. Yes, they will. So giving everything a quick squirt and then getting it in the dishwasher, but I'm trying hard to not totally pre-wash the dishes before we wash the dishes. And so I'm able to load the dishwashers pretty quickly here. I mean, I know we're watching me go in high speed. If only I could really go in high speed, but I'm going to say it took me less than, well, definitely less than 15 minutes. I think about 10 minutes to load this dishwasher. But I had my music going and was just in my mama's space and was just taking some time loading it up without little kids under my feet and everything. Actually, they were headed to bed at this time. We had, like I said, already had a nice full day. And so I am just scraping off some little meat bits and little noodle bits because we always, again, like to get all of the little bits. And I try to fill my bigger pots and bowls with soapy water and then just reuse that. Some of these things I'm going to hand wash, but then some of them, as much as possible, I'm getting in the dishwashers. And these dishwashers are so lovely because they're so quiet. I can't believe it's as advertised. I mean, they're basically silent. They have to have the little red light that shines on the floor to even let us know that they're doing anything at all. So that's pretty amazing. There, I'm just using my garbage disposal to suck down some of that water and cleaning out my sink. And here's the items I'm just hand washing, these different pots and bowls. I always feel like no reason for them to run for hours in the dishwasher when I can just rinse those quickly and set them out. And I always need my bowls ready for action. And I'm just reusing that soapy water in the sink there, adding more things into it, rinsing lids, washing pans and spoons. I did get some food grade mineral oil and I want to go through and rub down my cutting boards and my wooden knives with that. I had got a new cutting board and it came with cutting board care directions and I was like, oh, I can do this. So run to Amazon, food grade mineral oil search, found what I needed. I'm going to give that a try. Well, Lego in the sink. It's a big piece though. A kiddo thought it needed to soak. I'm sure it has stories. And so we do have quite a bit of large characters that sit around our sink, but the kids enjoy it, and that's really all that matters. So we have our shark that Liam and I got in California earlier this summer, and this cute little happy bird in a yellow raincoat with boots. It just reminds me of Benjamin. I call it my Benny bird. And then that fun yellow bird that we got when I was hopes and dreams shopping for the new kitchen. And then we have these two green ducks that are there like neck to neck hugging each other. And we got that for free when we did the yard crawl shopping, and the kids just really like that. So there you go. Things my children enjoy around the sink. That's what matters.com. So I got the anti-fatigue mag down in front of the sink, and I'm just going to put the other one in front of my stove. Now, I probably need one for my main cooking prep filming area, and I probably need one for my prep sink. And I was like, how many anti-fatigue mats do I need? Well, I guess I need a lot, but I thought I would start with these and just make sure that I like them, and maybe I will get 2 smaller ones, and that's fine with me, especially if they're helpful with, leg and feet pain and all of those things. I don't feel like I have an issue with that, but then after several hours of cooking, I have to do a lot of touch my toes stretches. I just stretch all the way down, touching my toes to stretch my back. And I bet that if I had some better support on my feet, like these mats that you all told me to get, I think that's going to help me some with that. So yay for the mats. And this is my 15-quart Dutch oven, and I had used that on this evening to make the sauce. But the sauce has already been put up and in the refrigerator. Now I'm just gonna wipe it out, put it back on the stove, or somewhere in there. Now I'm taking my grills off the stove and wiping it down because it has been getting a lot of use and it needed to be cleaned. Now, let me say, hey, future Jamerrill here. This isn't an issue on my stove on this night when I'm filming, but I have been doing so much cooking on this stove and so many massive food preservation and massive large family freezer meal videos. Can you believe it? So many of those I've been filming here lately. And on that little back ridge on my stove there that has my olive oil bottle, I'm getting, like you can see in this video, I have some brown, like I'll say little burnt marks on that stainless steel. What is the best way for me to clean that? Currently I have some vinegar soaking. Now I have like 2 big burnt spots, I'll say. But I'm sure like restaurants and people with these big stoves with all the stainless steel around it, there has to be a way to clean it. I do have a bottle of, it was stainless steel polisher. I noticed tonight it also says cleaner on there, and so I also sprayed some of that on it earlier and it got out a little bit, but I don't know. Just wanted to ask you all, since you know all the things and can even tell me about mats to take care of my feet, which I appreciate. I'm sure with all of you wonderful viewers, oh yeah, look at that. We just had noodles. Yeah, all kinds of things. This stove has stories to tell already, I tell you. We are using it. For sure, for sure. But I figured some of you might have some tricks for me. Obviously, I don't want to take like a Brillo pad and scratch up all the steel. But I just thought, I wonder. I mean, is like making a little baking soda paste, would that work? You know me, my big cleaning trick for years has been vinegar. And I can't use that on these countertops, but I do still use it for so much. So anyway, let me know what I should try, and you'll see the see the adventures of the stove continue with each new big cooking video that is coming out. Thank you to Found for sponsoring today's video. Start your weight loss journey today at joinfound.com/pages/Jamerrill. Thanks to Found for sponsoring today's video. What is Found? Found is the first weight care solution to design personalized treatments around every factor that makes you unique, from your biology, medical history, mental health, existent lifestyle, goals, and more. Found customizes the best of modern medicine and lasting behavioral change to your unique biology for the healthiest, most sustainable weight loss possible. Remember, Found delivers weight care. They are the first weight loss solution to address you as the whole person. Found designs personalized treatments around every factor that makes you unique, from your biology, medical history, mental health, existent lifestyle, goals, and more. And with Found, you never struggle with the isolating uphill battle of weight loss again. Thanks again to Found for sponsoring today's video. Be sure to start your weight loss journey today at joinfound.com/pages/Jamerrill. Yay! Okay, 1523. And so now I'm moving some things out. I'm going to put those trivets that I got down in my turntable cabinet there, just because I'd found we're not using those too much right now. It depends on how many, obviously, hot dishes that I have. So put them up for now. And now I'm going to wash that area also. I'm going to put my fruit on a cutting board as well. So I'm just wiping down these little pots now, and I'm going to put them up, and we are slowly late night cleaning our way out of this kitchen so Mama can get to bed too, and that's my favorite. And we're doing it. We're so close. We've almost shut the kitchen down for the night. Just one more wipe down of this table. So I've been using the stainless steel wipes on the refrigerator. A lot of people have told me to clean the refrigerator just with a cloth and water. So I'm giving that a try here. And it's looking pretty good. Now I'm wiping out the inside of the doors and around some of the shelves. So far, our baskets have been working really well. I've heard from so many of you that our shelves are in backwards, and you are completely correct. It'll just take a day where I feel like taking everything out of the fridge to switch the shelves around. But besides that, the refrigerator's going great. So then this is an amazing deal on grapes I got from my local amazing deal place. I think this is these are 19-pound boxes for $15. And each box has these multiple bags of grapes. So we already, I think we put 2 out with dinner, 2 more are washed in the fridge. It's safe to say this whole first box my family is eating. But then with these other 3, I was hoping to get bagged and get them in the freezer, and then later at some point this winter we can make some grape jam, some grape jelly. Why not? Fantastic deal. So I'd like to do that, but I also want to go to bed now. So we're gonna call this good. We're gonna call this good enough. Everything is picked up and as fresh as can be for tonight, and we will do it all again, do some more tomorrow. And my hopes and dreams with those grapes are we'll bag them and get them in the freezer tomorrow. And other hopes and dreams coming up is we have 2 bushels of apples that also need processed, so we're gonna give that a go. So sleep first. Tomorrow after school time we'll get to it. So nope, still not in bed yet. I'm getting my magnesium, that calm magnesium. I am calm, but I like the little bedtime routines. So I'm gonna drink my calm magnesium and I'm going to get my pajamas on, read a little bit. I'm also getting our electric tea kettle just full of water for tomorrow, because there's probably, I don't know, I mean, not everyone has a cup of tea every day, but I have 2. And then I have some other kids that at least have 1. Some have 2. A lot of tea goes down. So it'll be good to just, you know, start the day. And then look, my Keurig, we need water everywhere, don't we? Refill all the water situations. Let's see, can I hold my camera in? There we go. So I've been having a cup of the red leaf raspberry tea every day, and then also the stinging nettle tea every day, per doctor's orders. That's a good doctor that tells you, be sure to have a cup of each every day. So that's what I am doing. Okay. Let's not put my camera in the water. Well, happy day. It's the next morning now, and I got this little grape slicer on Amazon just for toddler eating safety. We do cut our grapes into at least 4ths, but this is very helpful. Good afternoon. Well, while we've been doing school during the day, the last couple days, Travis has been supervising. You've been sideline coaching maybe? I don't know. He hasn't been chopping down dead trees, but we've had our tree guys out here. They've been getting a lot of dead trees off the property, a lot of trees that can do things like fall and damage our privacy fence, or fall on other areas that we don't want them, fall on our pool, fall on our vehicles, just fall places we don't want them to fall. So they've been going after the dead trees, and Travis has given me the update showing me what they've been doing, and I've been having them get the dead trees over in the new garden area we did this year. I want all those dead trees out of there so that we have even more sunshine for next year, and just thinking all those hopes and dreams. So let's look how we're cleaning up the place. So this was a big dead one here in our little front circle where we pull in around our driveway here. So that one's gone. And this was a huge one that was dead. That was right by the fence. So like the chainsaw guy, just, I tell the kids, I'm like, watch him. He's a master at his craft. So he can just do all he needs to do and like lay it perfectly here. So this one was dead. All this wood, they're taking all this, right, Trav? Yeah, exactly. That's part of, we pay a nice day rate to him, and he takes the wood and it all works out. But anyway, so the boys and I watched him cut this one down this morning. So I don't know all the limbs, but here's some of Travis's old cars. And anyway, some tree here was hanging over this, and we must, okay, well, the tree was somewhere here. I just don't see, I don't see where to show them. Okay, I can't see the stump. So anyway, they got that to protect the vehicles. To protect the Dart. I must say the name, Dart. It's very important. We just have debris everywhere, but this was another big one that was gonna fall. Big and dead, yeah. And then this one over here, I told Travis, maybe I'll do like huge potato patch or something in here next year. I mean, it's basically evening now, lots of shade, but I remember this summer thinking, wow, this would be another good garden area. So they got this dead one down. Of course, all the pieces there. This one here was a very dead one. So they got that in this area. So for reference, the garden's here. Okay, lots of things, lots of leaves down now. We had these trees here. And then here is another dead one. We got them leaning that way, and we got a whole cluster in there. So anyway, so tomorrow morning, we got to get all the animals that are in the barnyard out of the barnyard. We have to peel back this fence, and then he's going to have these trees fall in that direction, and those trees fall in this direction. And somehow it's going to all work out. But again, he knows what he's doing, because we have had some trees fall in the barnyard area. And anyway, the good point of all of that is it'll give even more sunlight here to the garden area on this side of the house. Checking in, there's the little boys this afternoon. Hello, little feathers. Their mama's laying in the shade resting. So this is a really big deal over here. This is going to be our little pig hauler around the property that Travis is working on. Like, we have 2 males and our boar that we want to move to like the total opposite end of the property, and I know that they follow food, but I also would like a hauler. So there we go. So I'll show you, we got the grapes that we got that fantastic deal on. We got those all bagged up. The kids are just running through the grapes. So good thing that frozen grapes can also be a good snack, because if they're still inspired, they can have frozen grapes. If you haven't tried it yet, try it. It's also delicious, but hoping to get some things preserved from these grapes once we get them in the freezer. I'm not gonna carry them down right now. I'll have a happy helper help me with that. But let's go downstairs to the freeze dryer and get some more pans in. So there's the grapes all bagged up. It's about 75 pounds or so. Of course, we kept, I think, 18 or 19 pound boxes, and I got 4 of them. So I'm doing lots of estimating here, and we have been working through one of the boxes already. So no worries about that. We only found, I think, 1 grape that had like a little bit of white mold on it. Everything else was just fine. So I mean, these are just perfect, yay. So also over in my large family table community, this evening I was working on, I do these little videos at different times called Quick Start Get Ahead Meal Preps. And they're just kind of like meal preps for moms who need to find their footing and get a few things in their freezer. I made 4 dozen double chocolate zucchini muffins. Now my microwave's gonna beep at me, hold on. Okay, getting back now. I also went ahead and made a dozen Trim Healthy Mama Trimtastic muffins, because I had a lot of, like, you know, chocolate in my blender and everything already. I made 2 breakfast enchilada casseroles, so those are prepped and ready in my refrigerator, ready to go. The recipe pack that I give my members had the directions to do 2 barbecue meatloaves, but because I am who I am, I went ahead and did 4, because I'm like, if I have this stuff out, this is where I get into making big freezer meals, because it's hard for me to just do 1 or 2. I can't just do 2 dozen, I'll do 4 dozen. I can't just do 2 meatloaves, I'll do 4 meatloaves. So anyway, these 4 barbecue meatloaves are going in the freezer, as I always say, to save my mama life on many days. I don't even know what those days hold, but dinner is already done on those days. Yes and amen. So we'll take these down and get these in the freezer while we go to put some more trays in the freeze dryer. Yay. All right, and so it begins. So I just put in 3 pans of squash that we shredded, and 2 trays of sliced strawberries. Also, I'm still hearing from many of you. Thank you so much for deep cleaning the kitchen with me late at night and doing some other little things around the house and looking at the property and looking at the progress. I hope you have been enjoying these projects and getting these Mega Mama things done. I got a whole lot more exciting things coming. I have to tell you this now because I can't keep a secret. So, well, okay, this isn't an exciting thing. I'm excited to help. Can we say that? Hurricane, not exciting. Here in Virginia, it's supposed to cause, you know, potentially tropical storm, lots of rain, lots of wind. Our local apple orchards, one in particular, is calling for local folks to come out and help them emergency harvest. They're calling it they're calling it a hurricane harvest party, basically, over the next 2 days. So I have the kids and I signed up tomorrow afternoon. We're gonna go out to the apple orchard and help out and help them harvest some of these apples. I don't know how far we'll get, but we're gonna go, we're gonna pick, we're gonna help out. We're gonna be doing that tomorrow afternoon. So I'm looking forward to doing that with the kids. Looking forward to being a small part of helping a local small business in our area. I believe it's their Granny Smith or their Golden Delicious apples that they feel like will be potentially damaged by this storm, because they're just looking at a few days of heavy weather that we don't normally have. So I'm also excited to, you know, the memory making with the kids. Remember that time when we went to the apple orchard and we helped with the hurricane harvest, and those things just make my mama heart happy. Also, I saw on their Facebook page today that they have their apple seconds, so they're apples that they aren't going to sell like for full price. They're selling those for $12 a bushel. So every person who helps with the harvest tomorrow, I think they said gets like 6 apple cider donuts or something fun. Kids will like that extra bonus. But I'm excited also to head over that way and take advantage and get several bushels of their apples to go for our upcoming applesauce canning. So anyway, thank you for being excited with me. I'll try to vlog what I can and see if we can help with that hurricane harvest. That's what I'm excited to be a part of for tomorrow. So thank you so much for hanging out with me. I'll talk with you in those comments below, and I'll see you real soon with another brand new video. Bye bye. Thank you so much for watching today, friends. Start your weight loss journey today by going to joinfound.com/pages/Jamerrill. Thanks to Found for sponsoring this video.